Working.
All right, friends, here we are in Valdez, Alaska. We're at Allison Point Campground, and we're going to go do some salmon fishing. I just got back from my Bachelor Creek expedition. Tom wanted to take me salmon fishing. So this is like the first time for me down here. I'm a trout fisherman, small stuff in the lakes, and so we got some big water down here, and the silvers are running. So we're going to go down to the beach and see what we can do.
I hope so. We're ready.
And it's a real beautiful morning. Real nice scenery here. But we don't have any good news to report for fishing because see all these dead fish here? The fish are all already spawned and starting to die, and even the live ones that we caught don't look in much better shape than these ones up here on the shore that have already died and are rotten. So
Too late in the season.
Tom said too late in the season, and I agree. Okay guys, so here we are in Valdez, and you know, last time when we first started it was looking pretty sad, but we started catching some nice fish, and we got here early this morning because there was a big line down there where the fishmongers are, and I think we'd be money ahead to wait for them to show up because we're having a hard time filleting our own. Tom's doing a better job than me, and that ain't great. but we are catching fish, and we'll get this in the freezer, and then we'll catch some more if the weather holds. I just didn't want you to think the whole thing had been a waste. We got some fillets in there, and still a good half dozen more to go. So here we are out here at Allison Point, and we're catching fish. We're throwing a lot of them back just because we're waiting for the monster. There's old Tom there. He got one. What'd you get, Tom? It's feisty. Oh, I think that's a good one. He might go nice buck when we get a look at him. But it's pretty much what we've been doing all afternoon. This is why we came. Whole different story from our first morning out here. I don't know, Tom. He's healthy. He ain't all that big, but you caught him, so whatever you say. Yeah. Yeah, we're catching them every cast. I had to take a break, you know, and have a beer. They're catching too many fish. That never happens at Birch Lake.
There's like hundreds of them out there.
Oh yeah, you can see them just fins all over the place. People are still sleeping. It's early in the morning. There's a bear right up there. He's gone now, but I think he's sneaking around trying to get to my fish. Please go away, bear. All right. There he goes. He's starting to act a little aggressive there. Huh. Yeah, he took off. So here we are down here at Allison Point. I just got down to the beach. It's been an exciting morning already. We had a little bear action around camp. I'm still trying to get settled down from that. I hope he don't come back. Last I seen him, he was going up the mountain. They'll come down here and they'll take your fish. And I've got a whole cooler full of fish, and we didn't process last night. We're going to do that this morning. And, after I do some early morning fishing. But well, we'll go ahead and catch a fish. You know, wildlife is crazy out here. The sea lions were just right out there right behind me last night. One came up about 15-20 feet from me while I was fishing, and there was a little conflict there because they were out there within casting distance, and I might have cast too close to him. Maybe he was coming up close to me to tell me, hey, don't put that big old treble hook that close to me. I don't like it. Yeah, you definitely got to be aware of the wildlife out here. Been great fishing. Just catching pinks. Most people are waiting for the silvers to come in, but I'm filling my ice box. We're gonna fill the freezer, Fairbanks, and have smoked fish on a regular basis all winter long. That's the plan. Let me get at it. Yeah, we got company down there. Mama bear and a cub. Looks like they're headed this way. Today's a day of bear encounters. Feels like we're at the end of the run here. There's a sea lion playing out there where, I don't know if you can see those birds out there. Am I pointing in the right direction? See if we can get him to rise, but haven't caught anything decent in a couple hours when we were pulling them in every cast. So, oh, there's that sea lion. Holy, there he is. He's catching fish. If sea lions catch fish, there's no reason we shouldn't be able to catch fish. I don't know, he might give it up and go start a campfire. Still waiting for that sea lion to rise again. Oh, there he is. He's going again. Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is. Oh dear. I might try a few more casts. Okay guys, so here we are. Another beautiful morning out here on Prince William Sound. And fish are jumping early in the morning. It's my last session down here. We got a little spoiled. We were catching so many fish. We thought we could be real picky. We're gonna fill up another ice box. And yeah, the fishing just died out last night. And I was kind of wished I hadn't have been so picky if I wanted another ice box. But there's no sense being greedy. We already got 3 ice boxes full of fish. We're gonna have a pretty good freezer full this winter. Well, I'm gonna go catch a few more before we go back to Fairbanks, okay? Well, that's what I got for my early morning catch. I forgot to bring a stringer down with me. So, I have to go get the stringer, and then we're gonna have to break camp, go clean these fish at the cleaning station, pick up our fish from the processor, and head back to Fairbanks. I guess that's what we're gonna do.
Hello.
Howdy.
How's it going?
Pretty good. So here we are at the Easy Freeze, and we caught us some fish and had them frozen. And so they'll be nice and fresh when we get back to Fairbanks.
Heck yeah.
This is what these guys do here. They're real polite.
And your invoice number is 7897, and you brought in 10.6, is now at 11 pounds.
Okay.
8316 is your top one, and you brought in 9.35 and 17.9, and the total weight right now is 27.8. 81.45. You brought in 16.4, is now 16.7.
Okay, so we got 11:38, 55 pounds of fish.
Yeah.
All right. All right, so here you have it, friends. This is 5 days. That's this morning's fresh catch. You can have whole fish. Of course, we have to cut these ourselves or pay the guys over there. If you have to wait in line if you really want them to do it. So we were lucked out once. The line wasn't very long. The rest of the time, we cleaned our own. And even Tom learned to cut fillets. I didn't. Well, we get fillets and whole frozen fish. And so I think I'm going to have to put a couple of these guys over in here. That ain't gonna hurt nothing, you just help them stay cool. And then close that one. And there we go. We're headed back to Fairbanks with a cooler and a half full of fish. That's why we came. Thanks for watching. Me, Kimmy, out here.